Flawed thinking catches property buyers out all the time, and in particular property investors who are chasing affordable investments. Now, I know the pool, there is so much out there, so much media encouragement, so many magazines, so many friends at barbecues encouraging you to invest in property. It's the way of the future. It's the way to basically retire early and, live the life of Riley. Well, it's not actually that easy. The thing is, most people stop at one investment property. And one possible reason for that is the fact that people aren't satisfied or they haven't managed to actually buy a good investment. The thing is, if you're only going to buy one investment or even two, you're going to put all your eggs in one or two baskets. So that must be a very good basket. So the idea of trying to find an affordable investment sort of starts to fall apart. By focusing on an affordable property investment, you're going to be making a whole bunch of compromises that probably will impact the capital growth for that property. Now, if you're not focusing on capital growth, really there are lots of other investments that you can make that do not require so much in the way of borrowing, that do not require so much risk, and do not require you to put all your eggs in one basket, and will still give you income. You go and talk to a financial planner. If you want to buy a property, you need to focus on quality and you need to focus on capital growth. So if you're chasing affordable investments, you're running in danger. Think about this. A lot of buyers in the past have sought affordability by going to Brisbane. Sydney's expensive, Melbourne's expensive. You think, wow, for the price of a one-bedroom apartment in Sydney or Melbourne, I can buy a two-bedroom apartment in Brisbane. The problem is affordability means that yes, you can afford it. But the problem is up there is you've got a scarcity issue. Too much development that has been targeted at investors from Sydney and Melbourne. The problem is you've got oversupply. Your yields start diminishing. There has not been capital growth up there in apartments for a very long time. In fact, there is a lot of data to show that odds on, if you bought within the last 10 years, you've lost money, and the prospects for the next 10 years aren't that great either if you're buying a new apartment in Brisbane. But people have been chasing affordability and find themselves with a dud asset. It's doing nothing for them. But it was cheap, and they got two bedrooms for the price of one. So you sort of get how that is flawed thinking. You got to buy a quality asset in a quality location, and that will do the job for you. But buying a second-rate asset in a lesser location is actually not investing. And this is just one of 100 ways that property buyers can save money if they just change their thinking.